What is your earliest memory? You know, one lady told me her earliest memory was riding behind a horse and buggy. But what is your earliest memory?
I was 2 when my mother died. I didn't know what was going on. But I do recall my aunt had me in her arms and she was standing at the end of the porch crying. I was always concerned that, you know, that her physical condition or whatever.
Your aunt?
Yeah, the one that raised me, and Aggie. They call her Aggie. That would be my earliest memory. And I was telling my cousins today, I mean, I remember my aunt trying to teach me how to dance because I always wanted to know how to dance. And I see it on one of these commercials or something they have on TV. This man, I think he's got this little girl standing on his feet, dancing. And that's what she used to do. And I said, I must not have been too big, because I was always kind of stout, you know.
And you would stand on somebody's feet?
I would stand on my aunt's feet. She'd tell me stand on her feet. And she would teach me how to two-step. That was the famous, if you could two-step, you could do anything else. Later I learned to waltz and do the one-step, stuff like that, but the two-step.
Oh, okay. Describe your relationship with your sister. How did y'all get along? Did y'all play together? And
we got along fine. I mean, she was 6 years older than me because of the children in between. And she would tease me. Sometimes she would pet me, and she would tell me that my aunt was, I had probably done something I wasn't supposed to do, and she said, and you say, when she catches up with you, so she hid me one day in the closet and told me I better stay in there. You know, she must have forgot all about me because I couldn't get out of there till later.
Oh goodness!
And but we got along all right. The only thing, I mean, when they would always scare you. She would always want me to go upstairs with her to make up the beds. And I told her no, I wasn't going because she was going to scare me. And she said, no, I'm not. So when he got ready to come downstairs, she would always run down ahead of me because she was bigger and everything, and tell me there was the devil standing up here with 3 eyes, one in the middle of his forehead. And I was scared to death. And if I woke up during the day, in the morning, in the summertime, and all the rest of the people had gone downstairs, my cousins and everybody, I was afraid to go downstairs. I remember praying to the Lord, and then I said, Mr. Devil, these are for you. Said some prayers. I was trying to say them backwards for him because they say he liked everything the wrong way. I guess we were like any other audience. I mean, normal people. But she sure liked to scare me.
So how long were the two families together all during the time you were growing up on St. Jerome's Neck?
Yes.
Okay.
My sister left from she went to Washington with my father when she was 14. But the rest of us stayed on the farm until we grew up.
You said she went to Washington with your father?
Yeah, because I was 7 years old when he left home to go take a government job.
Oh, okay.
He worked in the House Office building.
Okay, so your other uncle And his wife,
Yeah.
her name was Agnes.
Yeah.
They raised you along with their children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Agnes didn't have this one son, but Randolph was there. That was Ernestine, and the rest of was father. It was three brothers on that farm, but just two of them had children, Randolph and my father.
Agnes was the oldest brother's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She took care of the youngest, the other two brothers' children, which was no relation to her at all, just by marriage.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay. And how did you get along with your cousins then?
I got along with them fine, better than they got along with each other.
Okay.
I could get along with all of them,
Mm-hmm.
And they'd rather be with me than,
with their own brothers and sisters. Okay, I have it now. You said you went to St. Peter's Church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. St. Peter's Catholic Church on St. Peter's Church Road.
Yes.
Okay. Did you take any trips as a child?
Yes, we took trips to, I remember going to the Washington Monument and to Smithsonian, and I think to the Capitol, and Mrs. Marshall, she was Daniel Bond's daughter. She had a store, a restaurant, I guess, up there in Washington, and we went there. And we had cocoa, hot cocoa. First time I remember drinking cocoa. And I don't know where we had sandwiches or not. I'm sure she must have furnished us with sandwiches. Because, when this cocoa gets this
skin on it.
Skin on it.
Yeah.
I thought it was, I didn't know it was that hot. And I had borrowed, we all had these midi blouses. And I had borrowed it from my cousin. I wished this hot chocolate on it because it burnt me. And I was worried to death about that.
Okay.